Hello and welcome everybody back here to Rosa Direnni, the Lady of Bavarian that brought us a lot of luck and a lot of hardship in the wars that she fought and sacrificed so many elves in. But now we're here, and I think as this campaign is slowly crawling to an end because we are at the tipping point of power, almost nobody can best us, I think it is time to calm down, slow down, and take a look at just what is important for Rosa and in her life. At this point she is aging, you know, she is aware, I think, of her age despite a very young husband. And she's looking at her realm, and she acknowledges that, of course, High Rock, or rather the Direnni hegemony, is her personal kingdom, that which belongs into her hands and into her pockets when it comes to the income from it. She recognizes that to govern a landmass as vast as Hammerfell, or I guess we elves call it Volenfell, she can't really handle that. So instead she will hand it out, and of course, who else could it get other than one of our family members? Now, who, you might wonder? We have Kin Lady Maranya, the Wise of Tetambu, and Kinlord Soritirmo, the Whisperer of Vulnim. As primogenitor will have it, our son and, you know, heir, Athanor the Lewd, will then later inherit all of his belongings to Kin Lady Maranya, or rather she will inherit his belongings. So, you know, maybe we should give her the Kingdom of Volenfell as sort of a predisposed heir loom, right? You get it already, and that will assure that you will not be overtaken in the succession. So that is something that I thought about, but at the same time I noticed this right here, and I can't say that Imperatrix Rosa feels too good about her granddaughter. But on the other hand, Kinlord Soritirmo has done the journey. No, actually, oh, he must have absolutely done the journey. He has done the journey because he is impure. I thought he was pure, actually, but apparently he's not. He's impure, and his wife was an alien even. And yet, Soritirmo went and did the same journey that Rosa did. And I think Rosa, as a person that to start out as impure, identifies with that a lot. So here's power to Soritirmo. You know, she also believes in splitting the belongings, as her siblings also had titles and her children have different titles. She will hand out titles to her children's children, so that everything is fair and just. The Kingdom of Volenfell will now be given into the hands of Kinlord Soritirmo, the Whisperer of Vulnim. Now, we haven't conquered everything of it yet, but I think we are deep enough to say, you know, this is perfectly fine. Also, are we holding... Excuse me? What are we... Which lower titles are we giving him? Oh, I don't... Do I want to give him these two is the question here? I think yes. I think we're going to give it to them. I know these are my provinces, you know, but at the same time, man, it's only fair, right? This is a present to Kinlord Soritirmo because he may never inherit the Direnni hegemony, but he may be the right hand of his sister once, you know, whenever she takes power. So the Kingdom of Volenfell and all provinces attached are his. We lost our spy master in this, and we can go right back and give this honor to High King Soritirmo, the Whisperer. Now let me just see, this obviously went to High King Soritirmo as well, and I think it's good because it will act as a power base. He only has 3 county level provinces. We are now, you know, even further away from having a full 9 there, so we might be able to hold some more over here in our own kingdom. But for the moment, I think it's time to look at reality and maybe... Oh shit, they're so much more powerful than anything I've seen before. Revoke the city of Torstad place. So, Torstad, right? Oh, he just revoked this because it was... Wait, why? Oh, because it was the wrong religion. Fair enough. The mirror's power waning. So, you know, she just gave that out, and now she's grumbling. She's thinking about what is going on in the realm and what is going on in the world. And they have founded the Cyrodiilic Empire. And that, of course, is something that Rosa has always feared. The unification of humans. Last time that happened, and had any impact on her anyway, on her dynasty. It would be Alessia. Is that Alessia's direct title? It is. Alessia the Saint was the one that fought. Are they all dead? I wonder. Yeah, Herta died. When does she die? Nedic Pantheon? He died way earlier, okay. So all I'm saying is here that she's certainly distraught by what has happened here. The unification of Skyrim and Cyrodiil, and let me just take a look at Skyrim, because he must have inherited it just now, right? No, he held it for a while. Maybe Cyrodiil then? Conquered his claimant. Wait, that's ages ago. So he actually was in full control. I completely forgot that. But he was in full control. And now he had the money to unite it. He actually took a loan, I think. Young Ingokning has finished education. I don't particularly care. I don't recognize my friend anymore. Let's just do that before we go on with the truly important stuff here. I don't recognize my friend anymore. The things we had in common when we first met and became friends have changed and vanished. Whenever I meet my friend, I ask myself, is this the person I want to be friends with? Can we really be friends despite our differences? We may have drifted apart here. Oh, look at her, Kin Lady. I will ask her if we can still be friends. She likes me. May believe in the wrong thing, but... You know, Rosa is a stern believer in Meridia, but at the same time, she feels like something is missing. Serving Meridia isn't everything in the world now, is it? She never really was exactly zealous. You know, she did believe wholeheartedly in Meridia. She still does. It's just... Is the Lady of Light's message, is an eternal rulership of light over all of Nirn the right thing? Rosa has been doubting it, especially under the threat of the needs of the humans. Because Meridia doesn't really differentiate between human and elf. She only differentiates between alive and undead. Rosa is not so kind to the humans. She does know the difference, and she makes clear that that difference is important. So maybe Rosa will take things into her own hand. Cyrodiil. We can't go for the entire empire. But I think what we would do if we were her, we would probably go for Skyrim, because that is the seat of northern humans, of the humans that slaughtered the snow elves, and of the humans that are responsible for all the terror in the world, as they were the ones uniting this, and pushing them down the border would be a great victory. You know, I don't think our campaign in Hammerfell for the moment needs to be continued, because if anybody is able to do it, then Hiking Soraterma certainly would be able to do it on his own. Or at least I hope so. But the Cyrodiilic Empire is a different beast. It's much more than taking care and cleaning up Hammerfell. So we could lose all of this. But I think we just go with the Warlord trait, because it's the same thing essentially. Somebody else mentioned, however, that, let me just see, we already claimed Dawnbreaker, of course. Daedric training is something we can't do. Daedric invasion is so far away. I don't think with the age Rosa already is in we should worry about it, but maybe Wealth of Oblivion. A rare treasure. Let's see what we can get here. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Is that how all these people get their stuff? Let's see what we get. We got... We get anything? Did we get anything? We got a save, still. Spell, I think we already got all of these, right? I think we do. I don't know if that did anything. But as time passes on, I think that... I told Baroness Sarfinair that I liked having her as my friend, but our differences were too great. We have nothing in common anymore, and it would be for the best if we no longer were friends. Well, the older you get, the more you grow out of the people that you once knew. And yeah, what? Were you warring? Oh. Wait, but she doesn't... Evermore war. Oh, here's a claim on Evermore. Wow. I would like to enforce peace. Can I do that? Demand Gable can absolutely not. Peace with Evermore. Demand... Yes. No, no, no. Come on, dude. Good. While my grievance with Kin Lady Sarundel of Evermore will remain, I would not dream of refusing such a reasonable request by my liege, your loyal vassal, Viking Sorotamo. He loses prestige, which I am unhappy about, but, you know, it's fine. He likes us, and that is what is important. I don't want him to get so deep into my realm. That's my realm. And I think he thinks that his capital is in Sentinel. He just took away the city here, so he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna shift his capital over there. And now we have a, you know, pretty good Volenfell over here. Sunkeep will be transferred. I don't actually want that. There you go. I hope that he will take care of outside enemies rather than inside enemies. We could create the Duchy of Sentinel. I don't really want to create that. Lane Lin and Boreana, I also don't care for either of those. We got that, right? Yeah, we hold this. I would like Reich Gradkeep, but I don't think we will ever get it because my brother, our brother, holds it. And I think, you know, I still don't know what we actually got from Meridia here, if we did get anything. I don't think we did. Let's use more Ardor. You know, what do we have the Ardor for, right? Wealth of Oblivion, please. Superior Dwarven Sword. That's like the most useless thing you could have given me. Yeah, we didn't get one. We didn't get anything the first time around. There's nothing here in the reports. Right, so I will actually, you know what I will do? Hey mate, I will gift you an artifact. Let's see, you're quality 3, right? Quality 2. You already have a sword? You have an ebony sword? Well, then you don't need another sword, do you? Let me just see. My sibling, what kind of sword you got? A superior silver sword and a dwarven sword? Why is the dwarven sword so bad? I will give you an artifact that goes by the name... let's just give you the Argonian blade, okay? I want to keep the other blade for myself and for my heir, but I will ask for a lesser day record, maybe? I'll ask for more wealth in Oblivion if possible. An alien armor? Oh, that's actually beautiful. We're currently wearing a Norse armor, but I feel, and I know the Nordic armor is better, but it's human armor. How could we be happy in having an armor that is just so awfully human? Instead, we will have this alien armor in honor of our father and our mother, who were both actually Altmer. Wait, who was the one that... Right, we had an alien husband. There you go. So we will wear this armor now, the alien armor, a suit of alien armor. The aliens of old favored a mixed approach of their armor, to their armor having been made during the time when they and their kin had established their hegemony over much of Tamriel, thanks in part to their superior magical skills. Alien armor provides decent protection, but the main bonus of the armor is the magical enchantments on the armor, granting the wearer increased magical potency. So, that is a good start. Oh, somebody actually... Really? Who hired you? Wait, somebody believes in Meridia down here. Wait, what? Were you hired by? By these people? Oh, excuse me? I don't want to talk about him, okay? I just don't worry about it. But I think what we will do is, and we don't have enough ardor to, you know, cause an invasion here. Sacrifice undead prisoner. I wish we had any undead prisoners. What we will do is something extremely important. We will, in this episode, go on and do what, you know, we had planned at all times. We will punish the humans. We've done that over here in Hammerfell, and I think the hatred of humans has increased in Erosa now that they have dared to put the crowns on their head that were once worn by those that brought pain upon the Direnni hegemony, by the Alessians. We're going to do a warlord conquest of Skyrim. And I'm going to ask Meridia for support. by a lesser Daedric horde. Don't know how many that are. Those are 1,250. That's not that many. A gate to oblivion opens up and a small army of Daedric warriors storm out. In the name of Meridia of the Colored Rooms, we serve you, Imperatrix Erosa, the Lady of Bilfiera. The oblivion gate collapses in itself, but the warriors remain and stand at the ready. Alright, so we got an active intervention from Meridia, and I think it's a good one. And actually, let me disraise everybody. Please, calm down. Let me make a rally point. Everybody, please. Rally up over here. What's the 15k? Sounds acceptable to me. How many we got? Yeah, that's roughly 15k, huh? I don't want you to spawn in over there. I would like you to spawn in right here. Now that we have a king, we can spawn his troops anywhere. And I think we'll now unite and gather all of these troops. Daryl Ashing is commanding these troops. My retinue will also meet up, and then we proceed in beating down the humans. And speaking of which, let's hire some mercenaries. And let's hire some mercenaries that are elven. I only employ elven mercenaries against humans. It is known. And that is a good strategy. You're employed by the Adamantine minion. Oh, the timber thieves. They've come around. Right, so let's pick one of these. Sundivers. Azra's Trollmen. They all have the same... they all have the same setup. Fascinating. What a big choice here. Let's pick somebody that is interesting then. Let's pick the Eleanor Sundivers, sure. We can afford it. Wait, why are you not moving actually? Oh, all of you are already moving. Beautiful. Something horrible has happened. Horrible has happened. It started with a few Daedra here and there, falling to the ground and fading into the ether, but now all of them are gone. Vanished without a trace. Excuse me? My army. My invincible army. How does... Why? Why did they just fuck off? That's troubling, I suppose, but... I don't know what happened then. I think he accepted some people go independent. I'm not sure. But we're going to take out Cyrodiil. I can tell you that much. It will happen, and it will happen soon. Are you going to war or something? Why are you raising your troops in Alanir? Defending against Rihard? So they're trying to unite the remaining... Yeah, I'll beat this kid up. What the fuck? He's a human. Get blown the hell out, mate. Right. So I will have a major army over here, and then the second army will soon follow. Ugh. 9,000. Are you crazy? Yeah, that's a lot of fucking people rising up, you know that? 7.4, that's not... He doesn't have any money. He is making a lot of money, though. To be fair. Fairly quickly here. It's 2 rebellions actually going on there. Right. Oh, he has actually usurped the title there. I see how it is. Right, so... I will just have you over here. We have to go take care of that in the west soon. My court physician, Prince Athelor, has shared some of his latest ideas with me. I do not know much of medicine, but perhaps he is onto something. He has asked for some money to develop his theory further and write a book on it. He is fucking smart. Let's do it. Absolutely. Take my money, son. My troops ransacked the castle of Duncan. They uncovered an interesting relic. Flawless steel sword. You know, the stage record was entirely pointless, but... Whatever you say, mate. Excellent. Let's hope we get many more artifacts. Let's give her the steel sword as well. Let's assault this holding, and let's assault the next one as well. And then let's just proceed into the west here. All these rebels, every time. As she's growing older, I can see that Ladra would... Ugh, Ladra. And on your own. I don't like her. I don't even want to make you think I like her. Because you're a human. She revokes things left and right. Kingdoms of Nimble. Oh, okay, so... Oh, shit. I don't like that one bit. I don't like... I didn't mean to take something off of Hammerfell, but, you know, if he can handle that. I don't have to babysit my grandson. Fingers of a Saint, discount prices for box of 10. Absolutely crack down on them. I don't even... You know, this is Meridia, excuse me. I prefer not to buy fingers, please. Or can we do this just with one army? Then I can just turn around the other one. Let's do it. Why don't you go over there? Oh, you're actually hiding down here, huh? Ooh, got him. And apparently they're invading me with ships and a very tiny army. How big is 17k now? Yeah. It's quite significant. Yeah, the first one is over. Let's keep the east. Ooh, look at them. Here they are. Here they are, and it's quite a number. Okay. We're not in a rush, but you know what? I'm still gonna get my fleet levies out. Gonna get them all over here. Transport that fleet away, bring them over here, and then unite the armies. And find my enemy for combat. Okay, we've sieged this down. I want you to retreat over into the west. Oh shit, they've just sieged some stuff down, huh? Fuck, they're advancing. I would prefer not to die. They are... I think they are assaulting. I don't know. Just unite these. Can you put all of them on a boat? You can. So let's just bring them over here to Dorven. And then attack we shall. My chief Justicar tells me that one of my commanders, Pirtan, has improved significantly. Sweet. And, you know, I thought about it. I thought about it a lot. And I've avoided putting Erosa in as a field marshal. But I think this war is religious. This war is more than just religious. It is about everything that elves stand for and can and will stand for. And I think she does want to lead troops here. It's a good stat. You can't deny it. Maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the time indeed. How many people can you... Oh, that's fair. That's absolutely enough here. It will be. Prince Ethelor has published the results from his medical investigations. The book has not received any notable attention. It is just gathering dust in my library. That is unfortunate, but unavoidable, it appears. And it will be Lady Erosa that will lead the troops. Into combat. She will fight those that oppose her in the hills if necessary. She believes in the mercy of her goddess and in the destruction of the humans, ultimately. So let's start here. Doing fairly equally. They do have the hills bonus. Erosa is destroying the middle flank at heavy losses, I might add, but she killed him. Your experience in matters of war have increased, and there are many things you will do differently in future battles. What will you focus on? Ooh, I think I would like either Winter Soldier or Rough Terrain Expert. I think Rough Terrain Expert is nice. In the chaos of battle, your men have managed to corner Chief Heifnir. He resisted bravely before they slew him. Good frickin' riddance. Hestler Yerdle has been imprisoned. Oh, I took both armies. Ugh. And we've lost even more. Fuck. Excuse me? Did you just... Did somebody just do that? Are you serious? Yeah, look at who did it. Who's returning a favor? To High Reef Pirthan the Agent. Pirthan. I really don't like that, mate. Alright, so under my nose, you gave the council power back. Disappointing, obviously. Okay, siege that. Oh, there's actually 8k troops here. Huh? Yeah. Why don't we all gather up? Tell me, you're that 13th, second of Frostfall. That's. Oh, I didn't mean to do that at all. That was Hearts of Iron 4 coming through. Oh, you just straight up attacked it, huh? 20th of Hearthfire. So much later. Yeah, but we can't do it otherwise. So we're just gonna... And Rosa will lead him into a second battle. This time only in the flank, but, you know, still. And we've decimated them, actually. Jesus, that was brutal. Give me half of them. Your divine prosecutor Suratan has brought you some troubling news. Words have spread that a coven of mages worshipping Molech Baal are the root of the terrible epidemic ravaging your realm. King Lord Suratan encourages you to look into these rumors. Investigate this, absolutely do. They might rebel over this, but I will cut them down to size if necessary. Molech Baal, the arch enemy, he has no place here. We shall prevail. King Lord Suratan has brought you an alarming amount of people who claim to have witnessed strange lights and noises, the hallmark of spells emanating from caves. If you are to believe their accounts, the allies of Clavicus Vile are many and pose a great threat to your realm. Excuse me? Thought it was Molech Baal. Suratan? Do it. Why is it Clavicus what, Vile now? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Don't think it does, buddy. Okay, we've taken this now. Very nice. And I will just proceed to fall Skugga here with you. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, we decide to make toast, right? We've done this before. Please. Ah, Suratan, let's go. You're a true brother. Artifa has told you something quite unsettling. Apparently she has reason to believe that Luciana is a cultist. I mean, you're both humans, I believe it. She claims to have found condemning scriptures in Luciana's chambers, suggesting that she's not a true servant of I mean... Absolutely imprison her. She doesn't believe in the right thing anyway. I'll just leave you there. Good luck. Islife has told you something quite unsettling. Apparently he has reason to believe that Nutbahil is a cultist. He claims to have found... They're just accusing each other now, aren't they? Yep, okay. After a thorough investigation, King Lord Suratan has come to the conclusion that Daryl is most likely the cultist in your court. Suratan claims to have found condemning scriptures in Daryl's chambers, suggesting that he's not a true servant of Meridia. I mean, he's not. So, yeah... I'll imprison him. It's just like... Doesn't believe in any of that, you know, like... It's just a normal Breton. But... And I mean, he was our commander. No longer, but... Doesn't... You know, doesn't have to be. Right, didn't we already have a non-aggression pact? I mean, yeah, of course. I don't care about your... sick islands over there, my dude. We're only at 43%, Jesus. Let's siege in unison over here. We're already at 46%, man. Oh, who are you going to war with? Oh, you're fighting amongst yourselves, huh? Defending against Silamari the Affable to increase council power. So nothing too significant, but nonetheless, devastating war in Volenfell. The Judgment Day has arrived. It is time to deal with those who have consorted with Namira. They serve this many Daedra? How do they do it? Light the pyres, let them rot, or teach them about Meridia's grace? Absolutely not. Light the pyres, my dudes. I still don't even know. Like, did anybody think there was Tyrant move or something? Nah, everybody's good. Let's just move on here. Oh, okay. Seems like the precautions you took has paid off. There has been very little talk of cults during the last weeks and no accusations. But you will never know for certain. If those prosecuted were to blame for the epidemic, at least everyone else seems relieved. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, yeah? After years of careful planning... Okay. You do you, buddy. They have a surprisingly big amount of army now. Could raise more levies, yeah. But I think instead we're just gonna hire more troops. Give me the Azaz Trollman. Bring him over here. What are you? Altmer. That's good. May not believe in my stuff, but you know, good enough. Close enough. Got another siege done. And I think we gotta get ready here to defend what is ours. And now they're just running back, huh? Alright, I'll just leave him here for the moment. See what our friends do. We do have enough money to just do anything, practically. I mean, you can kidnap whoever you want. I personally don't care. Be honest with you. Leader of Hammerfell Revolt? Absolutely not. Evermore? Sure. You're a Direnni. You deserve a place in the council. Now, I wish I could convert more places here. Young Ingun has finished education and stewardship, but turned out less well than expected. Well, you know, he's just a human. Okay. 12k. That's a high number. A petty noble from Krushka has spent a week visiting Adamantia, constantly bragging about his wealth and estates back home. We have a base tax that is more than double that of Krushka. The courtiers are quite sick. Yeah, absolutely right to complain. What the hell? How dare you? This changes everything. I'm not listening to orcs. You stink. You're ugly. I don't like your face. Right, you reconquered that pretty quickly, which is fine. We're gonna seek a direct confrontation in a bit here. As she's growing older, I can see that Zakasa could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. Nah. I don't help people that aren't elves. Got away with it too. Right, let me just gear up. Got 11k, Jesus, they have more troops. Devastating. Praise Meridia, we got Spirit of Nine, that gotta be a book. I would assume. Is it at least a good book? 3, pretty alright. Siege of this stuff down here. Okay, they are going for the battle. Watch. We will have a defensive bonus, and we have her with a bonus just in general, but this is going to be rough. Can I flee? No, I can't. Right. Oh, they just... Okay, you know what? We're uniting, we're seeking the battle. Then if they are too coward, then we shall be the one that bring the fire to them. Let me command this, please. Fuck, they actually would go in that, huh? In for that, rather. My granddaughter, Kinlady Sarundel, had asked me to spend some quality family time in Evermore. I don't think I got time, Sarundel. This isn't against you. It's just a life matter of fact here, you know? Why don't you come fight me? Fight me in the mountains. I bet there you go. This is what you get. This is what you get! Don't challenge me. Don't challenge the warriors of Meridia. And we're done for this episode. Sorry. I wanted to make it a bit more story-driven again, because I kind of pivoted out of it, right? And I think Erosa still has a lot of motivation to go here, even if it is only to destroy humans and humankind. I will see you in the next episode, and thank you for tuning in again. I hope this episode was fine. See you in the next one. Later.